Right, so in this video we're going to recap how we can use the graphical method to solve these equations with our calculator. So here we can see the method here that we want is we want to graph the left-hand side, which we can see is already graphed here. It's in blue on the screen here. And then we can graph the right-hand side, which you'll see is in red. And we want to find the intersection point. So straight away we can see that there are going to be two solutions because there are two intersection points. And here they are up here, but we want to find them with our calculator. So let's see how we do that. So we get out our calculator, we go to the graph section, click on graph, tab to type in these expressions. The absolute value button's over here, press enter, and we have 3x minus 9. Click outside the absolute value before you keep typing, plus another absolute value. This is just the same expression that we saw before, x minus 8. So you can see that that is just the left-hand side of that equation up the top here. Press enter, otherwise nothing will happen. Tab, the right-hand side was 7. So now here we have our graph. Now we want to be able to see this a little bit more, so you can just click and drag on your screen to move it across. Otherwise, if they're having trouble with that, we can always use the menu, option number 4 for Windows Zoom and Windows settings, and you can adjust the window with your X and X minimum values here, Y values here. So you can have fun with that. But clicking and dragging for us at the moment is okay. We can click on the menu, analyze the graph here. We want to find the intersection. So click on one side, click on the other side. It's good if that word intersection comes up. You can move this by clicking and dragging on the text if you'd like to put it somewhere else out of the way. So that's the first one. You have to do the same thing all over again for the other one. Analyze graph, intersection is good practice. Click on one side, click on the other side, and there's the other point of intersection. So let's look back at our solutions. We are interested in the x values to make this true. So these points here, 2.5 and 4, were the x values of our coordinates. So when we go to do our graphical method, over here, we should, to show that we've actually used our calculator, we should actually write in the coordinates here. So this was 2.57, and this one here was 4.7. And then we want to find the solution set. We simply just write down the x values here, and for an equation, the solution set is just the x values, as I said, 2.5 and 4. But now we should also consider what should we do if we have an inequality. So you'll notice here that I've changed this expression now so that it has an inequality symbol here. So now we're talking about an inequality. We're interested in when this blue line, so remember this side was the blue line here, when is this blue line, when is it underneath 7? So we should be able to look at the graph here, compare the blue line to the red line, and think when is it underneath? And I think we should all be able to see that this region, this part of the graph here, is underneath the red line there, 7. If you wanted to do that on your calculator, we could do that. We're interested in when it's less than 7. So when we go into our equations here, let's go back to equation number 2, just clicking the up arrow there. Instead of saying equal to 2, we could then press delete, change this to an inequality, the inequality that we want, press enter, and it shades the region that we want. So then it's just a matter of looking at this intersection part here. So this is the part of the graph that's underneath 7. So that's how we can do it with a calculator. But we should show it on our paper like this. And if we're going to write a solution set for an inequality, let's use black, inequality. Remember, we're only interested in these x values here, so we should be able to convert this down onto a number line. The important values here were 2.5 and 4, and it's the values in between this. So you don't have to write this, we can just write the solution set. So I think the easiest way to do this is just with the interval notation, just between 2.5 and 4, all included. Maybe you could also consider the writing it as a compound inequality as well. Either's fine for this purpose. So I hope this video helps, and good luck in the task next week.